What's going on, family? It's your brother Malcolm Flex. Okay. Just waiting for some of y'all to jump on in the chat. Waiting for some of y'all to jump on the live right quick. Just want to address this issue. What happened this morning. So, any of y'all see this, jump on, family. Want y'all to come on, jump on. Come on in. Jump in the chats. Come on. Want to address this issue right quick. If you can see me, I want y'all to jump in. Assalamu alaikum. It's your brother Malcolm Flex. Want to talk about this topic. Wa alaikum salam, brother Danubian. Yes, sir. I want to address this issue right quick, brother. Just stay on, hang on, and just hang tight. This is, it ain't got real. It ain't got real, Muhammad got the devil on the run. Muhammad definitely got the devil on the run. But first I would like to open in the name of Allah, who appeared to us in the person of Master Fard Muhammad. I will also like to bear witness that the most honorable Elijah Muhammad is his last and greatest messenger and exalted Christ. And I will also therefore like to bear witness that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is divine, warner, teacher, and guide in our midst. And I would like to greet you all with the greeting words of peace and paradise. Assalamu alaikum. How you doing, my family? Liddell Parker. Shout out to Liddell Parker. Shout out to Brother Danubian. Peace and assalamu alaikum. I wanted to address an issue that happened this morning, family. Your brother woke up to this morning and received death threats, received threats on my life. Okay. And I posted it to my social media, but I took it down. I didn't really want the family to see that. You know what I'm saying? I really shouldn't have posted that. But this video is for this. Okay. Now we, the members in the Nation of Islam, we understand and we respect the fact that those brothers have a right to express their opinions and their views, whether if they are right or wrong, whether if they are true or false. Okay. And we don't wish harm upon our brothers. Okay. Because members in the Nation of Islam, we love our people. We love our people. You know what I'm saying? We're not haters of our people. Therefore, we don't hate young Pharaoh and Sarasu and Seti. So to all my viewers, please don't misinterpret frustration with hatred. Okay? We do not hate these brothers. Although we felt that these brothers said some very disrespectful things, but we do not hate these brothers in the least. And we understand that the brothers do want to keep it scholarly, and we will respect that, and we will stand on the basis of truth. Okay? So we're not going to go out and try to physically attack anybody. So I received death threats this morning, but I don't believe that it came. Assalamu alaikum, Brother Daniel. I don't believe that it came from young Pharaoh and Sarasu and Seti. It could be some agents that are involved with this who's seeing this and they're trying to stir the pot, okay? Who's trying to capitalize off of our misfortune right now. You know what I mean? And we have done our research and we know how the CIA and the FBI operates. We know how COINTELPRO operates. You know what I mean? And what they do is they cause dissension among the righteous. When we go back to our supreme wisdom and it asks us to question, why do we run Yaqub and this made devil from the root of civilization? Because he came amongst the righteous people telling lies. Okay? So what they did was during the time of COINTELPRO and the civil rights movement was they were writing anonymous letters and sending them to other black groups and organizations. And that's how the Black Panther Party and the UP movement clashed with one another, and they were having shootouts with one another. And those that were involved, they were getting locked up and getting sent to jail and getting sent to prison because the FBI and the CIA were using dirty tactics. You know, they were vandalizing other people's houses. You know, they was doing false arrests. You know what I'm saying? They were doing Supreme Court grand jury. They were summoning brothers and sisters to court, you know, founded upon false information. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to be so quick to condemn my brothers or try to send anybody out, you know, to do anything to our brothers, you know. But what we want to do is, if brothers have a difference with the Nation of Islam, if you have a difference with the members of the Nation of Islam, then let's not allow the enemy come between us and stir up the pot. How about we meet with one another face to face? We'll be glad and we'll be honored to meet with our brothers YP and Seti. You know what I mean? We would definitely be honored. You know what I mean? Because I don't believe that the brothers would do something of that nature or send somebody out to do something like that. But I know in the language that they were using in their videos basically was like saying that, you know, I'm not going to do anything personally, but they were kind of encouraging other people to do something. So I don't know if that was the case, but me personally, I think that whoever this individual is that were making threats on my life, you know, in the life of a couple of other brothers, it's got to be an agent. You know what I mean? They got to be working for the Alphabet Boys in some way, some form. And I'd like to urge the believer, you know, let's not jump ahead of the gun. You know, let's stay out of these brothers' comments, man. You know, if these brothers are men enough to stand on what they believe in, then they will meet with us. They will sit down with us. They will have a conversation with us. You know, it's just a war of words. You know what I mean? It don't have to go any further than just us having conversation with one another, because that's all it's about, you know, differences of opinion, you know, but ain't nobody going to stop this work. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing that the Nation of Islam, we have no equals when it comes to doing the work in our community and among our people, among original people, man. And we are taught and trained to love our people more than they hate themselves. You know what I mean? So I know that I can't win them brothers over battling and fighting with them brothers. You know what I mean? But it's always about proper handling of the people. You know, but I do want to say that we do have to be careful, because some of us can be used as patsies and can be a part of a conspiracy and don't even know it. We can be used as patsies and a part of a conspiracy and don't even know it. And I will not allow myself to be used as a door to get to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. I repeat, I will not allow myself to be used as a doorway to get to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, because I know that the enemy does not want me. He does not want Brother Reza. He does not want Brother Ben X. The enemy wants to get the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. So, and he said that some of us are betraying him in our defense of him. Okay, so I'm learning that we have to be careful just based on how we defend the leader, because the enemy, the real enemy, you know what I'm saying, this satanic Jew, this white man, he will use our defense of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan against us. So I just want to encourage the believers. I just want to encourage all my brothers and sisters that let's handle these situations and our people in the best of manners, because they will use any little thing. They will use any little thing to send our people against us. Dear family, they will use any little thing to send our people against us, to send the agents to bring us down. You know what I mean? So we can't be doorways to allow the enemy in to get our leader. We got to cover down and close ranks, even with our people that may say unfavorable things about our leadership and about us in general. You know, I'm just learning this. So family, I don't apologize for the work that I've done, the body of work that I put together in debunking the things, the lies and the things that they were coming with against us. But I do apologize in my representation of defending the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And I always want to represent him and the believers in the best of manners. You know what I mean? So if there's any reason to get you to feel like that I didn't represent in the best of manners, I do apologize. But the main goal is unity, regardless of what the brothers think. You know what I mean? We don't necessarily have any personal beefs with them outside of the disrespect that they made towards us and our leadership, but that can be reconciled, that can be forgiven, as long as the brothers would love to sit down with us and have a conversation and we talk about it amongst one another, because I don't think the brothers are that foolish to have and send somebody out to try to harm us. You know, I don't think the brothers are that foolish to have somebody sending me death threats. You know what I mean? I don't think that those are the brothers' sentiments. I don't think that is something that they will do and use with their time. You know, I don't know for sure, but I know definitely for sure that I received some messages this morning. I'm still getting them, you know, so I don't know if these are just fanatics of theirs or this is the actual enemy. So I am cautious, but I don't believe that the brothers personally did this. I think that this could be somebody that's trolling, you know what I mean? Because some of it is just trolls on the internet. And we know that you have the NSA, you know what I'm saying? You have the NSA who's trying to build, you have the NSA who goes around to other sources of media sources or other outlets to try to cause confusion. So we in the black community, we already know during the civil rights movement, the COINTELPRO, this is the old trick in their playbook. You know what I mean? That they would send anonymous letters or messages to other black organizations to cause civil strife amongst the black community. You know what I'm saying? This is what the enemy. Yes, sir. Retailer. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, family. Yeah, we don't want nobody disrespecting our leaders and our leadership and the believers, but we still have to respect other people's freedom of speech. You know what I mean? They got their right to their opinion and how they feel, but we are taught to never be the aggressor, but we fight like hell with those who fight with us, whether if it's words or whether it's physically, you know, but somebody is, you know, trying to exacerbate the situation, and I don't know for sure who it is, but yes, sir. Thank you, dear brother David X. Yes, sir. Appreciate that, family. You know, but I just want to just make sure that I'm representing the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and the believers in the best of manner. And we don't wish these brothers harm. We love our brothers. You know, if we brothers want to keep it scholarly, brothers want to debate, then that's fine. You know, I don't wish harm on my brothers, you know, and I would never send nobody to harm our brothers. You know what I mean? So I just want you, we all have to close ranks, dear family. We all got to close ranks. So I will ask you all and encourage you all, you know, if you have an opinion, let's just do it in the best of manners. Let's not return any threats. You know, let's not go after them personally. Let's just stick to the scholarship. Yes, sir. I would definitely check him out, brother Danubian. Yeah, I would definitely check them out, you know. And one thing about the members in the Nation of Islam, we are never taught to be messy. You know what I mean? So that's why I have to apologize to you all, because I don't want to appear like this is just like some Jerry Springer stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some Maury Povich, you know, because we don't represent nigga behavior. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm making this video right now, that we don't represent any type of nigga behavior whatsoever. You know what I mean? So, and I don't wish nothing bad on our dear brothers. You know what I mean? I hope they have success. Whatever they trying to do, if they got to ride the nation's coattail just to get where they need to go, then may Allah be with them. You know what I mean? But I don't wish any harm upon those brothers, and I don't encourage anybody, any of the believers, to go out and harm these brothers. You know what I mean? Because Allah does not we do not harm those whom Allah which did not ordain to be hurt, to be harmed. You know what I mean? But there are agents that's pretending to be in the black community. There are agents that's using profile pictures, like Islamic or Egyptian profile pictures, that act like they are part of one of these groups, and then they sending hateful messages. They sending hate mail to other groups. You know what I'm saying? I'm receiving hate mail, you know, from individuals who's acting like they are part of the Kemetic world. Yes, sir, dear brother David. I understand. You know what I'm saying? It is best for these brothers to keep our leadership out of their mouths. You know what I'm saying? But that does not give us the right to try to go and try to do anything to them. And it does not give them the right to come try to do anything to us, because we share an opposite opinion of what they share. You know what I mean? They can feel however they would want to feel. You know what I mean? That's cool, you know, but the truth still stands. And the members of the Nation of Islam, we stand on the basis of truth. We stand on the basis of truth and right and wrong. You know what I mean? We have Allah and His Christ on our side. We have the truth on our side. We have history on our side. And we also have the people on our side. So with that, when we know we got Allah backing us, then we don't fear no man. We fear no one but Allah. You know, family. So this message is just specifically to say that I know that these brothers didn't do that. So I just want to put that on the record, that these brothers are not sending people to do and write hate mail on our posts. You know, I know that. You know what I mean? I know the enemy is doing that, because that's an old trick in the enemy's playbook. But I do want to thank you, the viewers. I want to thank all my brothers and sisters who have been supportive and in the defense of the Nation of Islam and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and our leadership in general. Because if it wasn't for you that gave me the inspiration and the fuel to keep going on the scholarship aspect and documenting all these things for people who will see them in the future, I thank y'all and I appreciate y'all for giving me the will and the spirit to want to do this and just keep going. Because if it wasn't for any of y'all, I probably wouldn't have did what I did. But now I'm seeing that the other side is seeing it, you know, and now they're responding, which is all good. But as long as we keep it on the scholarship, then all praise is due to Allah. Nobody has to get hurt. We are all family. We can all sit down at the same dinner table and we can hash out our differences, because that's what it is about. That's what the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan teaches us, is to settle our differences. You know what I mean? It's all about settling our differences, family, you know, and inshallah in the future, if our people continue to do their research on the Nation of Islam, then like I said, family, that truth will vindicate us. Time will vindicate us. You know what I'm saying? There's no compulsion in Islam. There's no compulsion in Islam, and we can't make people agree with our point of view. We can't make or force anybody to do anything. You know, all we got to do is just drop a seed and just keep on moving. Drop a seed and keep on working. So I thank you all again from the bottom of my heart. And I apologize again if I've done anything to misrepresent you all and then represent you all in the best of manners, because that's something that I would never want to do, is misrepresent my brothers and sisters who taught me, who trained me, you know what I'm saying, to be who I am today. If it wasn't for the Nation of Islam, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, Master Muhammad, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, I would not be the man that I am today. So with that being said, dear family, thank you all for viewing this message, man, because this was a very important message. You know, this was something that was on my heart to do, because we living in a dark hour. We are living in a dark hour. We are living in the dark times. So our general orders are always in full effect, and we have to walk our posts in the perfect manner, keeping always on the alert. We have to walk our posts in the perfect manner, keeping always on the alert, because the enemy is working 24/7, 7 days a week. The enemy is not taking any days off. So why should we, those elect who are chosen by the Almighty God Allah, take a day off, take a break from doing this work? So we can't allow people and individuals to distract us, but we will hurl truth at falsehood until it knocks out his brains, dear family. So thank you all, and I greet you as I came in the greeting words of peace. Assalamu alaikum.